Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for being with us today. I'd like to welcome each of you to yet another FranTastic InSights social media segment, whereby we introduce to you some very prominent personalities, all of whom are having a very positive impact on the ever-growing world of franchising. My name is David Craghead. I'm the Chief Franchise Expansion Officer for FranServe and also for the Franchise Dictionary magazine. And today I will be your host for this week's FranTastic InSights social media segment. FranServe, for those of you who may not be familiar with us, is recognized as the world's, the world's largest franchise consulting and expansion organization. We have a very simple mission, and that is we change people's lives in a very positive way through franchise ownership. And we do that through a network of incredible franchise brands in 39 different industry categories. And our growth initiatives are supported by a growing portfolio of franchise consultants, all of whom are dedicated to helping their clients explore franchise opportunities, which are deemed to be a perfect match for their individual search criteria. And today I'd like to introduce you to Vicktoria Healt. Vicktoria is the VP of Franchise Development for the franchise brand known as SUPPLY POINTe. They are headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina, and SUPPLY POINTe is best described as a flexible home-based franchise providing professional B2B logistics services, which is further defined as any logistical service that their clients may need on their client's schedule. It's a full-service transportation company. They provide transportation services to ensure their client's product is carefully freighted from point A to point B in whatever logistical manner is required. Simply stated, SUPPLY POINTe gets it done. And Vicktoria, I want to thank you for joining us today. And as I pass the microphone over to you, please share your business model description and your latest perspective on the franchise brand SUPPLY POINTe.
Yeah, thanks for having me, David. It's nice to be here and to talk with everyone that's going to be listening, or to talk and have everyone listen, I suppose, on this broadcast. So I appreciate you asking me to join today. You know, SUPPLY POINTe is its unique concept. It is shipping and logistics. There's no one else out there doing what we're doing like we're doing it. And for us, we're a one-stop shop for our customers, right? So we start with pallets, which is a big pain point for our customers. That's how we get our foot in the door. We start with that, and then we move all the way through the process. 95% of the world's goods, consumable goods, start their life out on a pallet. So we start with the pallets, we then move into whatever packaging materials are needed, and then we move that into freight. And so the freight is, as you mentioned, going from point A to point B.
Very good. Thank you. I noticed when viewing your website that SUPPLY POINTe has a tagline that simply states, "Staying ahead of tomorrow." Can you elaborate on that statement, please?
Yeah, I mean, here at SUPPLY POINTe, we are driving the heartbeat of the global economy. So when we think about it like that, we are helping our customers stay ahead. We're helping them get their products from point A to point B, which is allowing the economy to continue to drive forward. So.
Okay. Most companies, as you know, have a unique culture. Could you describe what the culture of SUPPLY POINTe really looks like from your perspective?
Yeah, it's very collaborative and very supportive, right? We've got 5 core values. They're do the right thing, no excuses, dream big, grow or die, and help first. And so that is our culture. We live it, we breathe it every single day. And it's not just our corporate team, it's also our franchisees.
And it sounds like those corporate culture descriptions you just shared, that could also be part of your mission statement. Is that correct?
It is. It is absolutely part of our mission statement. Our mission is to be the supply chain solution for the global economy. But those 5 core values tie very nicely into that. We want to make sure, in fact, on the very first phone call with each and every franchise candidate, we talk about our core values, and that's how important it is to us. We want to make sure that those core values are also aligning with each candidate that we're working with.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, the world of shipping was shaped rather differently coming out of 2020 and 2021. Can you share with us how the shipping industry, from your perspective, has changed coming out of COVID-19?
Yeah, shipping and logistics is never going to stop, right? That's how the economy moves forward. But 2020 did shape the way that we do business. In fact, we took from 2020 really until the first part of 2023, we took those couple of years, and we wanted to make sure that we were fortifying our franchisees through training and support, because things did change. When 2020, we had truckers that didn't want to drive. There was shortages everywhere. And so we really had to change how we were doing business. And we did that through, realizing what the economy was going through, but also making those changes with our franchisees. And we put our heads together and we fortified our training and support program and how we do business and how we interact with our customers.
Thank you. With those changes noted, what additional changes are you expecting to have over the next 2 to 3 years with your business model?
Yeah, in terms of changes, not a lot, really. We're looking to bring more freight into our business. And so for us, freight makes up about 30% of our business. We're looking to increase that to about 50% of our business. We're aligning with national freight partners, which is allowing us to do things like white labeling. That's one of the things that we're looking forward to, is doing some white labeling with our shipping and freight services. So those are the things that we're going to see change in our business, but people are never going to stop buying. People are never going to stop shipping. And that's something that 2020 taught us too. It taught me anyways, is I learned that everything can be shipped to my door. And now that we all know this, few of us are going to start, reverting back to not having our toilet paper and dog food shipped directly to us.
Very good. And we don't even need to go to Walmart anymore, do we?
We sure don't.
What effects, if any, is the current economy having on Supply Point?
Not much, really, David. What's changing is people might change the product that they're buying, but it's still being shipped, right? So you may change your toilet paper brand, you may change your dog food brand, but you're still going to have that product shipped to your door. So, for us, it's what's being shipped is changing, but the shipping doesn't change.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the design metrics of your individual territories?
Yeah, so our geographical boundaries are made up from zip codes, but each of our territories has 1,000 targeted businesses at minimum. What that means is that those 1,000 targeted businesses are businesses who are coded to move product from A to B. And so our franchisees have no less than 1,000. A lot of our franchisees also do multiple territories. So we talk to them about the very first conversation about scaling their business and how to scale their business and through multiple territories. So that's something that we talk about in the beginning. But 1,000 targeted businesses is a very robust opportunity.
It certainly is. Speak a little bit about your expansion plans. Are there any hot territories around the country that you would like for our consultants to help you fill?
We would love to fill up the U.S. So we just did a deal with a FranServe consultant there for Charleston, South Carolina. But really, we're in all non-registration states. We are pursuing registration in the state of Maryland. So that should be by the end of the year. We'll be able to accept referrals from Maryland. But for us, any territory across the U.S. is available as long as it's not a registration state.
Very good. Very clear. Considering the applicants that we bring to you for consideration, can you describe for us what you would consider the ideal franchisee for Supply Point? What characteristics are you looking for in those individuals?
Yeah, we're looking for wealth builders. This is a wealth building opportunity. I always tell folks it's a lifestyle business. So this is a business that, can help our franchisees bring a spouse home from work. You can buy that second beach house or first beach house for that matter. You can put your kids through college, so we're looking for folks that want to build wealth. They want to build an asset or a legacy business. We actually attract a lot of veterans to Supply Point because a lot of them have some shipping and logistics background, which is not necessary, by the way. We teach you everything you need to know about shipping and logistics, but our core values really resonate with veterans, and so that's always a good fit for us. But if you have a candidate that's looking for a lifestyle business, that's looking for a wealth building opportunity, then Supply Point is a good fit for them. We prefer that they have some sort of sales background. We teach sales. We have a very robust training program, and a big part of that is sales. They need to know that they can walk out their front door, they can go in their territory, they can meet people face to face, and they can build relationships. That's the biggest thing. This is a sales business.
Very good. Describe to me the time frame that a new applicant expect from the date and the signing of the franchise agreement to the ribbon cutting. What kind of time frame would that normally be?
Well, I mean, this is a home-based business. So once they come out of training, which typically takes somewhere between 45 and 90 days, we have an LMS system component to it. So it depends on how fast they go through that. But they're usually up and running within 45 to 90 days. And then they'll get their first, they have the opportunity of walking out their front door and meeting their first customer. And that person actually becoming a customer, meeting with their first business, who then becomes their customer. So ramp up is dependent on them. It depends on how quickly they want to get out in their territory and meet and greet those businesses.
You mentioned training. Is that conducted online, or is that through your North Carolina office?
It's all virtual. So we have the learn on your own, the LMS method, a component, and then we've got instructor led, which is virtual.
And speak a little bit about the training after the fact. Once they are actively engaged in their territory, is there any support system they can tie into?
Oh, 100%. And one of our founders, Adam Cahill, he's a former educator. So we have a lot of education that happens within Supply Point, both in the upfront, but then ongoing. In fact, for the first year of their business, we have a business coach that they meet with weekly, and then bi-weekly, and then monthly as needed. So we make sure that they're staying connected. We do mastermind calls once a month, and that's all of our franchisees, along with a mastermind coach. And then sometimes we have vendors and different folks that come on for further education. So our training never really stops. We continue to educate and to collaborate with our franchisees.
Very good. Vicktoria, I can tell you, your answers are so concise and so thorough. We really appreciate that. And as we exit this interview today, is there one takeaway from this meeting that you would like all of our viewers to know about Supply Point, something that we may not have touched on?
I think it's important, and I don't think I said this, but I think it's important to know that candidates, people who are interested in this business, do not need to have shipping and logistics background. They don't need to know anything about it. I didn't know anything about it coming into this earlier this year when I accepted this position with Supply Point. I've learned about shipping and logistics and pallets and Gaylord boxes and the like, but it's something that we can certainly teach you. I think it's important to know, though, that walking away from this, that if you are looking for a lifestyle business and you're looking for a wealth building opportunity, then Supply Point is a great place to start.
Very good. Thank you, Vicktoria. I'd like to sincerely thank you for the privilege of your time today. This entire interview will be posted on the FranServe support site, and it'll also be archived in the FranServe library. And within a matter of days, it'll be uploaded to Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So the world outside of FranServe can listen to your presentation. Very thorough. Vicktoria, we can certainly feel your passion. So with that, we will adjourn today's FranTastic InSights recording. And once again, Vicktoria, thank you so much.
Thank you, David. Pleasure.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.